Diaz Experience, the Ethical Movement, Hootenanny, and we're going to be doing 2 acts of long-form improvisation for you. To help us out tonight, we have a very special guest who's going to provide the inspiration for our make-some-ups. He is a comic author who has written the books that were hawking there by the door. If you didn't see them, you had a seeing eye doll. He's also working on a book with Sharna right now, I believe, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is, and he's actually worked on a book with TJ Davis. He's a pretty cool guy, and I think it's going to be a great show. So please welcome our good friend Alan Goldsher.
So tomorrow I have 2 books coming out, my 10th and 11th books. And when you have 10 or 11 books, thank you, coming out, you have a lot of readings and parties and lectures. Not like this. This is not the norm. The norm is, my second book was a book about a drummer named Art Blakey. And I made a tactical error in booking the release party at Quimby's, which is a comic book store on North Avenue. And like the jazz crowd and the comic book crowd doesn't really dovetail. So tactical error number 2 was doing it on a Wednesday in February. It's hard enough to get people to come out on a nice day, let alone a Wednesday in February. So there were 3 people in the audience, one of whom was my father. So I don't know how many of you have been to Quimby's, but it's a long rectangular store, and there's a little performance stage-ish thing in the far right corner. So, you know, me being the mature writer I was at the time, I get up on this little tiny stage in front of 3 people, I'm like, "What's up, Bucktown? Bucktown in the house! Oh, Bucktown!" And I do the reading, and it goes over like 47 lead balloons. Dead silence, tumbleweeds, black holes, just ridiculous. So then I finish it up, and I ask the question that all writers who are at sparsely attended readings ask, which is, does anybody have any questions? And again, tumbleweeds, crickets, nothing, dead silence. So finally, about 3 minutes in, when I'm about to shut it down, the gentleman in the front row says, "Yeah, I got a question. I don't think we're in Bucktown. I think we're in Wicker Park." So I'm so desperate for attention at this point that I engage him. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure Cafe Duluth is over here, and I'm pretty sure we're like right around the corner, so yeah, it's definitely Bucktown. The other guy over there goes, no, it's Wicker Park. Wicker Park starts in Milwaukee, and this goes on for a little while, and I'm like, "Dad, you want to chime in on this?" My dad's like, "Well, we grew up in Rogers Park," and one of the guys says, "Where in Rogers Park?" "On Toohey and Bluff." "Oh, that's not Rogers Park." Now, the irony about this is the God's honest truth is that tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I'll be reading Quimby's in Wicker Park. I was wrong.